Morning everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 7. We're trying out this new free, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't got Gran Turismo 7 yet, you can try out a free demo that's got a little bit of stuff for you to do in there. It's got VR, it's got PS5 Pro support. If you've got the PS5 Pro, you can take advantage of that in it. So if you've got PSVR 2, you can play it as well. But yeah, I'm just getting all this. Don't really know what 1 minute. I'm trying to. I don't know what the set. Doesn't seem to have the same full settings that are available on 1 second on the full game. So I'm just trying to figure out what's what. Make sure that's on miles. Let me just check the controls. Doesn't really matter for that. Indicate, yeah, that doesn't really matter because it's only single player available, by the way. Softs and mediums required at Nordschleife. That won't be a very popular daily race, I can tell you that now, Lewis. I mean, I'd do it because it'd be fun for some people, but I think I don't think that'd be very popular if they did that car there. A lot of people wouldn't want to do that. I think a lot of people would find it a little bit too much, I'd say. But we'll wait and see. But right, I think everything will be fine. It's only single player that you can do, so I've turned the music off. Let me just check that. Is there any options for like gameplay for like settings, or do you have to do that inside? I think you have to do that inside, don't you? So right. Right, so you got a group of licenses you can do. Let's just see what what is in here. I think it's only road cars, which is a shame, but let's just see what's on offer for anyone who hasn't played the game yet. See what you got to do. And there isn't the one advantage from doing this is I think that your cars that you get, any that you earn in here, get transferred over to your proper game. So do we have to do the tutorial? Okay, apparently we have to watch a tutorial, chat. Okay. Well, why can't I choose? What? I mean, okay. I mean, surely I'll just do that because I'm gonna be doing. I think it'll just work on the wheel. I don't think it'll let me do manual. I don't think it'll let me do manual yet. I think it's gonna force automatic in. Oh no, it doesn't even. What? The wheel doesn't work. Oh wait, there. It's because it's on a tutorial. You can't use it for this. This is just a tutorial, apparently. I thought it was forcing the pad. Okay. Let's can we just we don't really need to watch this bit, but we'll let it do its thing. No, it's the same game. It's just a demo. It's just a demo for people that haven't got the game, Michael. There's stuff in this that isn't in the original GT7 because some of the license tests are different. So like some of the license tests that you have to do in this are not the same as the license tests in GT7. So there is some slight differences. No, there's no PC version, just PS5. Right, let me okay, where's the settings? Right, here we go. Manual. Braking indicator. Can I not turn braking indicator off? What? You can't turn some stuff off yet, apparently. It won't let you. I'll change that to... Can't even change that to custom, can I? Right, well, it's forcing me to use... It's forcing me to use the, all, like, the racing line and that. Right. Let's go on to the view views. Don't know how much grip this car's got. No idea. We want TC off. Why is TC on? Possibly should have went in second gear there. Need more. It's too light at the moment, the wheel. Need to. Obviously, I've got to change all the force feedback. No, I don't need to use driving assistance. What, have you played? Yes. Okay, okay. We should be able to change the settings now. Right, free car. Okay. That's a tutorial, okay. How many licenses are in the B? Let's have a little look. There's only a few in there. Right, let's go and do this then. Right, now we should be able to turn off. Hey. Turn that off. So off. Okay, that seems alright now, doesn't it? Okay, what's this one then? Oh, is this just a you probably don't need TC. Is this just a accelerate and stop one? Oh no. Okay, I brake too early. Never really understood the point of these ones. Because... What? Why does it not just add your name in? Skip that. Right there. Like, when in a race situation do you need to slam on and stop to a complete halt? I think TC might actually make it a little bit quicker off the start here. Like, you're never ever gonna need to slam onto a complete stop in the game. Right. And that. My name. Okay, it just says my name on there, okay. Finish. Right, B2 is just cornering one. You right, Chikorito? Is this a guide for slow Pio? Yeah. Pio might need a guide for this. Who knows? It's just what I'm getting the impression of it. It's just a very, like, you know, people that haven't played Gran Turismo since like GT1, GT2, GT3. It might be just trying to bring them back into the game a bit, mightn't it? So So can this go flat through here almost? I need to just change this. See, I don't know. I think these cars will need 7 because they're road cars. They feel a little bit light. Chikorito, thank you for the dono, legend. Chat, thumbs up on legend right there for Chikorito. Appreciate it, mate. No worries, Michael. Alright, and that. Let's change that a minute. We'll just do that. I presume... I thought it'd just register your name as in, like... the actual name. Alright, let's finish that. Go to the next one. God, it gives you cards. I tell you what, this would be quite good for. If you've got GT7 and you want a few extra cars for free. Because any cars that you get in here go into the game. So you're literally just giving yourself loads of free cars here for not really doing that much. Forzy as well. Thank you very much for the £1 legend. Chat, another thumbs up on legend right there for Forzy as well, please. Appreciate your support, mate. Right, let's get this. They're all pretty simple, but they're different. They are different tests to what's on the actual game. They're not the same license test, so if you want to do something different, you might want to jump on it and give it a go. I mean, it's the same corner, but obviously in a more powerful car now, so just have to give it a little lift, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's quite good because you can literally just... And if you don't want them cars, you could just sell them and probably get a little bit of credits for them. I know. It's because the reason they've done them big things, I think, is because the original Gran Turismos were quite like that. They were like quite big in your face, like stuff like the like the target time and all. It was all like very much in your face, so that might be why they've done it, to try and, for the people that like used to play the older games, they've obviously tried to bring a bit of nostalgia to it, haven't they? Don't know, you know, Warzy, I'm not sure. I don't know if the Ferrari will be more suited to the track there, but obviously McLaren are ahead, aren't they? So I would think McLaren will win because of points. They've already got the most points, but I think the track might suit Ferrari. I don't really know. Right, so this is just this. I could have just done that flat. I don't know why I lifted there. Didn't need to lift. I mean, this is an easy way to get some free cars, chat, because you're literally just getting cars thrown at you here. Yeah, McLaren will probably take it. Right, so can we do? We'll do the instant. We'll do the A license now on this. So anything you get in here transfers straight over to GT7. Yeah, music, but I can't do. I don't think we can do that though, because the music will. There's no way of turning off copyright music. I couldn't find the way. I'll have to have a little look and see if there's anything in the options now. Why does that look a bit different there? That was slow. Do that again. Yeah, in GT7 there is an option, isn't there? But oh no. Okay. Got no force feedback in these road cars, you know. That's a bit worrying for it's a little bit worrying for when we have to do the any time trials with road cars. There's not much force feedback at the moment in this, so it's going to be like this in the proper game for me. Right, just get the actual apex hit that time. That's not the game's fault though, Nathan. It's not the game's fault. That's because I've upgraded my firmware on my wheel, and it's different. It feels a bit muted on these road cars compared to what it used to feel like, but we'll see. I don't know if it'd make you any slower though. It's a shame they haven't put any it's a shame they didn't put any race cars in there for people to try. I think, like, I understand they want to do road cars, but surely a lot of people would want to drive and try out a few race, even if it was just a couple of GT3 cars or something, for people to get like an understanding of how it drives and that. I think. Oh god, 1 minute. What's going on with that collar? On my neck. Right. Oh god. Okay, this has got no brakes. 1 minute. This force feedback feels weird on this. Like, where are we braking then? Probably about there. It's a bit too deep, but can't really feel what that car's doing. Oh, I didn't want to register that. Why did I register? You'll brake a bit earlier. I've got no force feedback, chat. I've got no force feedback in road cars now. Nothing. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna have to change these settings for, like, even more. I don't know. How do I get force feedback into road car? I've got it in race cars, but I've got nothing in the road cars. Like, it's just that. That's a little bit worrying for GT7, that. I mean, we don't drive road cars very often, but if there's ever a race in a road car, we won't be able to do it going by this, because this car's just light and nothing there. Like, there's nothing. It's not, well, if I were on my old one, Gary, on my old one, there was loads of force feedback in road cars. It's because I'm on that later firmware. I forgot to brake. Because I'm on the later firmware, it's very, if this is what it felt like when we first went to it and I hadn't altered the settings, this is what it felt like on race cars. But I've managed to get the race cars feeling a little bit better now, but I thought it'd stay in third would be better, but obviously not. You do need to go to second there. Nah, it's not normal, that, because I had this before. Well, I've never had this issue before I altered the firmware. It wasn't normal before, put it that way. Not for Gran Turismo, they won't, will they, Gary? When they do a firmware update on the wheel, they won't test it on GT, because the wheel's for every game. It's up to Gran Turismo to really get it sorted, I think. Like, there's just I'd say it's more Gran Turismo's responsibility than Fanatec's to get the wheel in the game sorted. So PD needs to do it, really, not Fanatec. They need to test out their latest firmware and get it updated for the game so it drives well. Fanatec can't open the files of the game. That's nothing to do with them. They're not allowed to, are they? Because they wouldn't be permission to do that. Did you do it, Rose? I'm on that now, and the road cars don't feel great, but the race cars felt all right. Once I've got the settings for race cars sorted, but these road cars feel a bit dead. Right, did we skip register that then? Go on. Let's skip to the next one. I feel like you'd have to run 1010 on some of these road cars. Are you using... I don't use the auto setup. Brake, turn. Oh my god, you tank. Alright, let's do that again. No, we don't need to do that. I think for this car, the weird thing that before I never really had to do this. I just kept it on one level and it just felt right on every car. Now I feel like I've got to change every single car. Like this has got force feedback, this one though. I can feel it, like it's vibrating now there. I can feel the understeer, I can feel what it's doing. So strange that some cars are giving it, some cars are not. Yeah, it drives like a bus as well. Right, where are we braking then? I reckon really early. Why are you not turning? Alright, brake. Don't downshift too quick. Doesn't seem to like downshifting aggressively. I tell you what, some of the what I've noticed is some of these some of the times are a little bit more how they should, you know, like on GT7 they're just piss easy. This isn't like pissy, like it's not hard, but do you know what I mean? They're a bit more it feels like they're a bit more of a challenge compared to the actual proper game. Obviously it is because I'm not braking right, but still not. I think you do need to book. You need to do something to get it to rotate. Right, I think you can brake late, but don't downshift aggressive. It doesn't like you downshifting really like early. Yeah, just get on the power super early as well. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. Once you figured out that the car doesn't like downshifting, it was alright. Alright, finish that. Another free car. Good way to get cars, I will say that. Like, some people struggle to get like this. So it won't take you long just to get quite a few cars on this. And it is all trial mountain, Deep Forest and Kyoto. It's just them tracks, I think. Is this like the consecutive corner one? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't let us do the the actual racing line when you're in, like, well, I probably did take a bit too much off there. It should let me do some. Yeah, it does let you do it, just not too much. Oh. Why did I lift then? It should have went flat. Ha. Look at the time you need and look at the time I got. That'll do us. Alright. Finish that. Let's go to the next one. Is this the final one now? Oh, it's on Trial Mountain in the Renault 5. Okay. Start that. Right, where are we going to brake? Just before that shadow? Oh, God. That was a bit sketchy around there. Is this rear-wheel drive, this one? Let's see that, retry it. Why is this driving like a... Is this rear-wheel drive, this car, chat? Because it's driving like it. Exactly, Gary. Is it? Is this not the standard turbo Renault 5 turbo then? It's not the standard Renault 5 turbo then, is it? Because it must be like a... Is this like an old, like a different version of it? Or is it the standard one? No, that's a different version, isn't it? So that's not the normal version of the Renault 5 Turbo then, is it? Because the normal Renault 5 Turbo, I don't think was MR. Right. So we won... Right, we can do that one now. Yeah, everything you get goes into GT7. Yeah, the normal was front-wheel drive. That's what I was thinking, because my mate had one. I don't remember it being rear-wheel drive. Right, so they're all done. We got to go to... So it's International B is the... How many different ones is there? Does it go all the way up to, like, S license on this? Oh, God. Yeah, didn't get that lined up straight away. Man, the force feedback in road cars is not ideal, I've got to be honest with you. It's not ideal at all. I need to, I don't know how I could alter it for road cars though. If it feels alright in the race cars that I'm driving, I don't really know what I could do for the road cars, because I don't want to alter how it feels for race cars, so... Oh. No. It's got no... It's just super light on road. Like, you know that light feeling that you get on Super Formula Chat? That's what the road cars feel like this for at the moment. And for me, they just feel like there's no force feedback going on. Oh, nearly. Yeah, I know, but I've never had to do that, Luke. I've never had to change profiles. The multiple profiles are not for that. Multiple profiles are for different games, really. That's why them profiles are there. So, for example, if you play ACC, you have a different profile for ACC, a different profile for iRacing. You shouldn't have to change your profile based in the game. One profile should be enough. Like, I've never, since GT Sport, ever had to change my profile. I just kept it on one, and that's how it should be on a racing game. You shouldn't be changing around, especially a casual racing game like Gran Turismo. You shouldn't be changing your profile like for how the force feedback is based on the car. Like, this is just flimsy in the middle. I don't get it. Yeah. It's just daft that you have to do that, though. I think you shouldn't be doing it. It should just be one for all. Like, this just feels super light. But I never had this issue on the old. I didn't have this issue on my old firmware that I was on. It's only since I updated the firmware on the wheel. I'll register that anyway. Gary. Right, it's an Evo there. You win an Evo. What's this? The LC 500. Okay. The weird thing is some road cars feel fine on this force feedback. So you set up a profile for road cars, and then some cars feel good, some cars feel bad. It's like there's something going on with the game that I think it's something with the game, the way it's doing the force feedback, because some feel spot on, some feel just strange. That's just gonna understeer. What's the time for this? 30. Oh god. Try that again. Yeah, I don't think that's a good move though, in my view, Luke. I can't believe they'd want it to feel like that for a game like Gran Turismo. A game like Gran Turismo should be one setting works on all, really. I can't believe they followed that motto for like... I can't believe they would have followed that motto for like 6 years and then decided that that's not the way to do it. Like, but it can't just be that though, because on my old profile, Luke, I don't need to do that. On my old profile on if I was on my old firmware, I didn't need to do it. Everything felt right on the same one. I didn't need to change it. So I'm not 100% convinced it's done on purpose. Because PD probably just used an older profile when it came to it. I doubt they had the latest ones on there, because they weren't probably released when they were working on it. So I wonder if they just haven't altered it yet for the latest firmwares. It's possible. they're definitely more competitive these times than they are on the actual game, you know. That on the sea is terrible. Like, the actual game, you can, like, literally beat most of the ones by, like, 2 seconds, can't you? These are a little bit more competitive, I think. They've made them a bit harder, maybe, to provide a bit more of a challenge, because it's quite... Wow, this car's sketchy. Because it's only a short demo, they might have tried to provide a little bit more of a challenge for people. I think they have, anyway. It looks like they have. But I can't tell, because I've got no force feedback. Right, we can brake late here. Stay in third. Right. Oh, these ones. What wheel have you got? Yeah, I get them more for like, they're good for longer races to stop your hand like getting sweaty. But I get them more for my own hands, because like you end up getting like really hard spots on your hand from if you don't use them, and they hurt. Like, you get blisters on them. But the only thing I say about these gloves on this wheel was that they take a bit of like getting used to, because it's quite slippery. This wheel rim's quite a slippery wheel rim. And even with the gloves, it doesn't grip. They slide a bit, but once you get used to it, it's all right. Yeah, if you're on, on the GTDD Pro, they give you loads of grip. The only problem you'll find on the GTDD Pro is that on the see the plastic on, wait there, so you can see the plastic there. That if that happens, it takes the rubber off when you're gripping it on the GTDD Pro. So that's the only problem with wearing gloves with that wheel. It literally takes the rubber off it. But I think that happens even if you don't wear gloves. I think that'll happen if you just got no gloves on that wheel, because the GTDD Pro wheel rim is not the best quality. That was one of the weakest points about it. So the Extreme wheel rim is it's leather, but it's like what's it called, chat? It's like a fake leather. Can't remember what they called it, but it's like a fake leather, but it's really hard wearing. I mean, I've played this now for, I don't know if you can see on here, like I've played it now for, how long have I had this wheel? Maybe coming up to a year soon. And you can see there's, all it's done is it's just took like, you can't even see. It's just took a bit of the actual shine off. There's nothing gone. It's just a bit of the shine off of it. That's it. That's the only thing that's happened. A bit of shine's come off the wheel rim. That's all. But it is a much harder, slipperier surface to get used to. Yeah, PO, this is... Hey, PO, you might struggle on some of these. They're a bit high. I think they're a bit harder than the normal ones, these. Now, the strange thing is, wow, when that snapped, you have no feeling of what it's doing at all. Like, the actual force feedback on this feels fine. It's just when it went, there's no feeling at all. Right, we'll do that again. You right, Demetrius? How are you, mate? By the way, chat, feel free to smash that like, subscribe. It helps me out, chat. So, yeah, if you haven't done that, get it done. All helps me out massively. The part of the wheel that's a bit weird is when it goes loose, it goes really, really, really light, and you can't really feel anything. All right, let's go to the next one. Finish that. Another new car. I tell you, really, it just throws cars at you, doesn't it? Just throws cars at you for free, which is good for if you've already got the game. If you already have GT7, just jump in this and you're gonna get loads of free cars. Timmy. Go to one of the World Tour events. You'll probably be able to meet her then, Tommy. Timmy. I called you Tommy. Be able to meet her, Timmy. Oh. No, there's no force feedback there at all. Nothing. Completely dead in the middle of the corner. Strange. It's a bit annoying that the road cars are so bad with the wheel now. Like, I mean, I don't drive road cars very often, but I want them to have force feedback though. That's the thing when I do have to drive them. Oops. There's just nothing, like now, look, there's no feel at all. I don't know whether I might have to go back to the original firmware, you know, because I don't think I can be bothered changing profiles for every single car in the game. It just gets too annoying. We'll wait and see. We'll see how we are. We'll see how things go with it, but I've just missed that corner apex. Oops. It's definitely not a skill issue, I can tell you that, because I can feel the wheel where it used to go light, and then you'd feel the force feedback kick in, so you know what the car's doing. It's not doing it. It's just staying light and like flimsy in the middle. So there's no feel at all when the car goes light. I can't feel what the rear of the car's doing, and you should be able to feel that. Like it's all in the centre area. It's super, just no information coming through the wheel. Nothing like there. It's just there's nothing going on in this range. I can't feel anything there. It wasn't like that before. You'd feel like the force feedback and the weight. Yeah, GT Sport doesn't work anymore online. It's the servers got took off ages ago. You can play the game in single player, and you can use all your cars that you had, but that's it. Can't do any online racing or anything. Right, let's go to the next one. That one. I definitely wouldn't want to do a race in these road cars at the moment with this wheel. If there was ever a nations race in road cars, I'd skip it at the moment, because it'd just be undrivable. Right, let's start that. Right, what are we doing here? Just, oh, it's up to the finish line, is it? Okay, yeah, this car's going quite quick there. Got no brakes as well. Alright, we're gonna brake really, really early. Sean, thank you for the £2. We're gonna hit the barrier. Thank you for the £2, legend. Are you doing G2L series watch along? I don't know yet, Sean. What time does it start and what is it? Saturday? What time? If it starts in like late on, I won't be, because we're going out Saturday night. So I don't know. What time's it on Saturday, chat? Thank you very much for the £2, by the way, Sean. Appreciate the support, legend. Oh my god, this car. Turn. Oh, jeez. Might brake early in this thing. It literally has no brakes. Okay, there's no force feedback going on at all. No force feedback. So 12 o'clock and 3. So wait there. What's on at 12 o'clock, Demetrius? What is it that... So wait there. At 12 o'clock, what is it that starts at 12 o'clock and what is it that starts at 3 o'clock? Is it on Saturday and Sunday or just Saturday? I'll have to try and get the schedules up now and I'll have a look and see. Depends how long it's on for and stuff like that, because I don't want to start it if I can't finish it. Brake. Slow down, car. Be careful, this car's got no brakes. Oh, jeez. Only just done it. Yeah, feel free to smash that like, Jack. We're coming up to the 1 hour point. We're on 91 likes, 250 people watching. Let's see if we can get it over 100. Right, let's on. So you think it's us? Okay, I'll have to have a look at the I'll have a look at the schedules in a bit. It should be on the game, shouldn't it? On GC. When we go and do dailies, we'll have a little look. Right, is that? Right, now you can do time trial. Okay. So that's all the so now we've unlocked time trials, which is just, you can just time trial on any track, which I don't... Oh no, there's actual... Okay, what is this? So this is just setting a time on, probably... I would think it's got a leaderboard on there, has it? So you can just keep going back and trying to set a faster time. Oh no, oh, like circuit experience. It's like circuit experience. mini understeer. Oh my god, the understeer is terrible. Definitely no feel with that. The way I'm thinking at the moment is I might have to go back to the older profile, because although I got the feeling nice-ish, like some of these cars are just, there's just no feeling anymore. So like in GT3, I've got some of the cars feeling all right, but I've just got a bad feeling that it's just going to always need changing no matter what car I go. And I don't think that'll be nice. I think it'll be massively off-putting having to change your settings every time you're in a different car. It'll do my head in that. Yeah, it's demo, Antomics. It's like a demo, free demo for everyone just to jump into. I mean, I think it's fair play for a free demo when you see what you're getting access to. I know it's only 3 tracks, but I don't see why people are complaining about it. I think it's quite good that they've done this, because it should. I mean, all this is available on VR as well. So if you've got a VR headset, you jump into this and you're like, hang on a minute here, this is bloody good. You're probably going to go and buy the game, aren't you? The only problem I'd say, the only reason I'd say it might, the only part of it that I would say is has this took time away from Gran Turismo 8? You know, how much of this was easy to do? I would presume it's quite easy because it's all in the game, isn't it? It's there. It's only a case of them probably creating a structure to it. So I don't think it would have took that long to sort out. I don't think, but I'm not too sure and stuff like that. I don't know. None of this was on the main game though, was it? Like in terms of like the licenses, they've had to obviously create these. None of these were in there, as far as I know. But they've just like created little ones, which is easy to do because all the cars and all the tracks are there. It's just a case of creating a structure to it for the some sort of single player. I'm gonna have to go back to the old settings, you know. I think on the wheel, which is a shame. I did want to keep the latest settings, but my wheel's completely dead, chat in the corners. Like there's nothing. I might as well be on a Hori wheel right now in the corner, so I think I'm going to have to go back to the 455, which I was on before. Because this just feels... It feels void of any force feedback. I can't be doing this for every different car. I'm not willing to sit there and change your force feedback for every car you're in. You can't sit there and do that. You should just be able to jump in a car and have good force feedback, so I think I'm going to have to do that. Won't do it now, obviously. I'll do the daily C, and then I'll probably change it for the weekend. Yeah, like it's just like in the middle. It feels like you're on a T80 or something on these road cars. There's no feeling at all at the moment. So I need to go back to the old firmware. I'm just gonna put it back to the one I was on before, and it brings the wheel back to life. Then the wheel it'll feel fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back to 455. I'm going to have to do it. I did want to stay on the latest one because, obviously, most people who buy the wheel will probably upgrade to that, but these road cars feel terrible on this software at the moment. That's another new car. What's that? And then the last one will be Brown Mountain, won't it? The Toyota Cup is 3 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, I won't be able to do the manufacturers and nations. I could do nations, and we can do the Toyota Cup, but I can't do the manufacturers because I'm picking the missus up at 6 p.m. and we're going out, so I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to watch that, do a watch along for that. Oh God. Man, this is even worse. Four-wheel drive car and it's... This... No feel. No, nothing. Oh dear. It's trying to imitate the UI from the original games. That's what they've done. They've tried to imitate like the GT1, GT2 type UI on it. I think some of it's a poor feedback issue for R keys. This latest firmware on the road cars feel terrible with it on the latest firmware. It just feels really bad. Like I've got no feeling on the wheel at all. Like it just undersits because you can't feel what the car's actually doing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back to the old one. I was trying to keep it on the latest firmware, but I don't think I've got a choice the way this feels. It feels shocking. It's a shame because I had the race cars, like GT3 cars, felt pretty nice. I was driving pretty well with it yesterday as well. That's the annoying thing. I don't know if I can try and replicate the settings and change some stuff on the other setting to get that feeling that I had. Oh, don't know if it's possible to do. It's a setting in the middle. There's just nothing in the middle at all better. And my problem is, yes, I could change some settings to make it work for different cars. But do you really want to sit there and alter your settings every car you jump into? I've never had to do that. I want to just jump in and have a setting that works on all the cars. That's what I've always had. I've never had to like alter settings, and I don't think you should have to. I think you should just be able to get a... This is my criticism of Forza. I'm not going to change it just because Gran Turismo's kind of like that with these settings. Like Forza was terrible. Every car you had to change your force feedback just to make it usable. Should never be like that in a game. You should just have force feedback, you turn your wheel on and it works. And that's why I'm going to go back to my old settings, I think, because no, it's not, Ivan. We've upgraded to the latest firmware. So we've upgraded to the latest firmware, and even Group 4 I had to up the force feedback a bit with. So it's just because it's road cars, that's all. It's nothing to do with the game. No, it's nothing to do with that. We've got the wheel. It's got the extreme in this. It's nothing to do with that, chap. If I go and do these tracks with these cars, it's going to feel the same on GT7. It's going to feel exactly the same. It's definitely because I've upgraded the firmware on it. Right, so all we've got now is practice runs is just, yeah, I presume there's some races to do, isn't there? Yeah, I'm sure it's got the same physics as GT7. Exactly the same. No, no. I'll go with golf. Why have I got music? Shouldn't have any music. What the hell is there music on there for? I've turned music off. Why is there music at 1 minute? 1 minute here, chat. I need to see why there's music kicking off there. I literally turned all the music off. Right there. Right. Race sound effects. Race. Replay sound effects. That's just your normal replay sound effects, isn't it? Kinda need to leave that on, don't I, for the... Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that setting then. Try again. So, not having none of that cheesy shit on in the background.
Comes out your controller too.
I didn't see it. The AI are good on this, aren't they? Oh dear. Jesus Christ. I presume you win cars for these races as well. So this is a really easy way to win cars on this game, chat. Like, even Pio could win this race. It looks like a Swedish country road in the 80s, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. On the steer, there's no feel of it at all. Right, let's go to the next one. Do we win a car for that? Let's see. You get given a car? Audi TT. We'll go with that. See you later, Arkies. Have a good day at work, mate. Let's get this one done. And then it'll be Deep Forest, won't it? Oh no, this is Deep Forest, sorry. So with Deep Forest, 2 laps in, then Trial Mountain will be the last one. I've never understood Gran Turismo's way of doing like races. You know, where you just basically ram AI off the track. But no, you know, like you have a race where you start like 20 seconds behind and they drive really slow and you've just got to weave in and out of them. Why do they not make them proper races more often? Like, you know, standing starts really close together and make the AI just competitive? Why do they feel the need to have like gaps between every car and just like make it more of like a weaving exercise in between cars? It's like PD. They have a very weird idea of what racing fun is. I think they find it's a weird way of them doing it. Yeah, it hides the bad AI. That's part of it. Because it hides how bad the AI are, because the leaders start so far ahead that they can make it so that at least it's an effort to catch up on lap 2. I hope that they I would like them to, you know, the Sophie AI that they introduced, and it was quite hard to beat, wasn't it? It was like it was fast, but then they took it away and brought it back, and it was shit. Like it was pointless. Like they brought it back and it had no pace at all. I don't think they found the right middle ground for that. There should have been an option where it was like almost as quick as it was, but a little bit more like raceable. If they had brought it back like that, I think it could have been really interesting for racing against the AI. But the new AI on that Sophie AI is pointless. They're just shy. They're not that much better than this AI. Well, they can, PO. You know that magical option that you can put into a game called like Extreme or something? You know, just imagine an option that they can just toggle where you just put Extreme. Like, you know, like most games have like a hard setting or hardcore. What it's not hard to do, is it? You literally just have a hardcore option for it. Make everyone have the normal option, but if you want to try the harder setting, you make it possible to do. Or have a slider. Like ACC, there's a slider on the AI. 0% to 100%. Make it so you can run them at their absolute best, which would be like World Tour level, or make it, you know, find where, you know, so you can put 93% if you want, and then they'll run at like 93% of their pace. That's how. It's not hard to do, is it? So you're saying that no one would race against the AI if you could have a slider that would actually make them competitive? I would. If there was a slider that we could make the Sophie AI as competitive as we like, we could have them from like anywhere from the lowest level to the World Tour level. Do you not think people would use it to practice racing against? If you could like up them to like 100% and they'd be World Tour level. Do you not think people would use that as a way of practicing? Because I think I would. I'd race against and find where, like, you know, to try and improve. Right, I can beat him on 95. Now I need to try 96. I think a lot of people would do that. Surely they would. I would. I'd be using it. I think it'd be quite fun as well, because you could set up some races, like, you could set up some races that PD would never do. But the problem is, though, as far as I know, the Sophie AI can't change tyres. They can't change tyres, and they can't do strategy races. They can only do sprint races. So that's one of the problems with it. Yeah, the machine learning AI was crap on Forza, wasn't it? Right, what's this one? Trial mountain. Evo, NSX, or I'll go the Lambo. Wait there. No. No. Yeah, we'll just go with the NSX again. Yeah, they should just, that's what I'm saying, Mike. Just have an option to put your AI where you want it. So there are people out there that don't play online. A lot of people. You'd be surprised how many people don't play online. Why not just give the option so people can have the AI set at whatever level they want, rather than free settings where the harder setting just isn't really usable. It's just still too easy. Yeah, I don't know about the sound on Music Rally though. I don't know if I can do it because I don't want to demonetize my stream. So not sure what we'll do about that. Do you know what, chat? I forgot to tell you a lot. I had a claim from a company, cheeky little shits. Can't remember the name of them. Something to do with RS6. Some music RS6 or something like that. It was like some weird studio. And it was at Le Mans, and it said I had music, and there was no music in the video. It was just me driving on the straights talking to you lot. And it was just at Le Mans driving around in the cars. No music at all. I did a thing for it. I counted it, and they rejected it, the cheeky little shits. I was like, what? How could, like, they rejected it, saying that it was their music. So I took, do you know what the funny part is? I did YouTube's, YouTube have like a thing where you can take what they think is music out. And I let it do that, and it literally hasn't changed anything on it. And it's now not copyright, it's now fully earned to me now again. But it's not really changed anything. Exact same clip. So it's just funny that there's obviously some little scamming going on by some companies, but I got it back, so it's fully mine now anyway. Cheeky little shit, so some companies on YouTube. This is a demo version that you have to download off the store. So if this is for people that don't own Gran Turismo, I think it's a bloody good idea though, to be honest with you. I think, like, imagine you've got a VR headset and you've not played Gran Turismo. You can jump into an NSX with the exact interior, like amazing detail, and it's almost like you're driving an NSX in real life. Like, for VR users, this update is a brilliant little free demo, like really good. I think it's got potential to sell quite a few copies, this. And I believe someone said they've put Gran Turismo 7 on sale. I don't know how much for. I'll have a little look after. But someone said it's going on sale. Oh, they've been promoting it everywhere, Tanker. It's been promoted all on social media about this. We already knew about it. That's why we're doing it. It's also, it came up on my home screen about this demo as well. Yeah, so it's been reduced to 40 instead of the 60, whatever it is. I think it should be cheaper than that. Oh, right, 30, yeah, I was going to say. 30 quid is, that's more like it. That's not bad, is it? For everything that's in, to be fair, for everything that's in Gran Turismo 7, I think £30 is pretty reasonable. That's not bad at all, really, when you think about it. You might be racing the same daily races every week, but overall it's pretty alright. So yeah, in the UK we'll pay more, Martin, because we get rinsed over here. In the UK they like to rinse the UK. It's like, charge them more. Why not? They're British. Yeah, I'm sure they are, Pio, yeah. You haven't been to the UK, have you? Oh. Oh. He can't get a visa for the UK, Pio. He's tried. Yeah, master, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's definitely better than 70, but you could, I mean, how much is it on disc copy to buy off Amazon and that? Has anyone checked? Don't know how much it is on like Amazon or Shop 2. But I tell you what you should do. If you're going to buy it, any games on PS Store, just buy, if you're in the UK, just buy credit off Shop 2. Buy store credit off there. So it'd be like £30 for £35 or something like that. Or like, might be like £52 for £60 worth of credits. You get more for your money on Shop 2. So you do get a little bit off on that in that regard if you do it. Don't just buy. I always tell people never to just buy it off the store, because if you go to Shop 2, you get extra money off. So you buy your store credit off Shop 2 and then put that onto your PlayStation and you get cheaper games. I genuinely think this is... do you know what the annoying thing is about this? I feel like this would have been a great way, like a great thing to do at the start of the game. Do you know what I mean? At the launch of the game, have something like this, and so many people could have tried it out. I get what they're doing now. They want to try and push more people into it, and like with the VR. I think this is a lot of what they've done here. I think is about possibly for people that've got VR headsets to try it out, and more people to see what it's like. That's what I think, and then I think that's where most of the sales will come from. VR players that play this and like, bloody hell, this is good. £43 on Amazon, okay. So we've done all the races, just got the music rally then. Okay. Let's see what it forces me to do in terms of music rally, because that... Can you change this so it's not gonna get me copyright? Not copyright. I just don't want to get lose monetization. Let's see if it allows me to. Because on GT Sport you can change an option, so there's it's like a thingy mode, isn't there? I don't think there is in this. Delightful game mode, yeah. Have they not put it into the demo? I don't think they've put it in, have they? They haven't put the option in. On GT7, there's an option, so like you don't get copyright music. You can just use, it's different music that's not copyright. Yeah, there's no broadcast mode, is there? Well, that's a bit silly. I can't do it then. Yeah, I mean, I could just maybe turn it off. Let's see if I turn it off the complete way there. I can just turn off the music sound so you don't get any sound. We'll just do it. So I can just turn it off. That's the only option, isn't it? Just turn it off. So let's see what happens. I might have to just see if there's an option in here. No, there's nothing there. It might not have it on now. No, it's there. It's still doing it. I've just turned it off. I've just... Oh, you're gonna... I'm gonna have to remove that in the thing. Right, 1 minute. Let me see if there was an option. I swear I had all the options set to off, didn't I? Right, that's fine. Right there. That doesn't matter. It's off. P.O. See that blue colour on your name, mate? Do you like being blue? I've already turned that off, you little donkey. You're typing in stuff that I've already turned off. The 4 from the top is off, you little pleb. Look. You donkey. Is P.O. behind on the stream? P.O., are you behind on the stream? Because I think you might be a bit behind, you little pleb. Lag. Yeah, lag, my... Let's just see if it's still on. It's still on! It's still on! I can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. Why? It won't let me turn it off. That's annoying, isn't it? Right, we'll leave that. I'll do that bit off stream chat because I can't do it. I can't just turn off the game sound altogether while I'm driving around, can I? It just can't do that. Why would they not put the broadcast mode into this though? I mean, I can do that. I can turn off the sound on Streamlabs so you can just hear me. Wait there. Let's see if where is it? You'll have no engine sound though. I can do this. You can still hear me now, can't you, chap? You can still hear me. You just shouldn't be able to hear the audio from the game. Let's see. Can you hear anything, chat? You just hear me dancing? Oh, this is... I can hear it, obviously. So cheesy. Why do they think that this is good? Like... Oh, no. Oh my god, the force feedback. What am I in? Wow, this car's awful on force feedback. Get out of the way. I can't hear the engine. I don't even know what gear I'm in. I'll try and do the imitation of the sound. I'll probably get copyright strike for doing the imitation of the sound. It's going crazy now, chat. Oh. I don't know what this reminds me of, this music. What does it remind me of? It's just weird. So sorry I've had to mute the game. If you've just come in, I've had to mute the game audio because there's no way of stopping it and you'll get claimed. They'll put a claim in against my stream otherwise. It wouldn't surprise me if we already get one and then I'll just have to remove it with the software. My wheel feels terrible with this car. Right, we only need... Oh, hello. Oh, no. Rally mode activated. We've got the gold anyway, so I can just bail that. So if I just... Yeah.
That coming out of there as well.
What?
Sound coming out of that as well, you know.
What's it doing?
Like cheering.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. I was just making sure I wasn't doing the music, because you'd have been... It's got...
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, you'd have been... I don't know if you can hear it there. Yeah, that's what...
Really gets you in the mood, that.
Oh, dear. It just makes me laugh.
Do you have to listen to that?
Yeah, I can't turn it off.
Oh, that's sad.
It's annoying, isn't it? Oh god, now we've got... Oh, now we got when the Saints go marching in. Oh, for God's sake. I've muted it off there so they can't hear, because otherwise it will...
Make them suffer too.
I can't, because I have to... It'll take money off the stream.
I mean, who's going to claim the fucking rights to that music?
Oh, I'm on the rev limiter, but I can't hear because of this stupid music. I can't even bloody hear the car chat. But you can't even change the audio. The audio's stuck at a level because you can't lower the volume. How many miles? 3.17. That won't be long. That's only one lap, pretty much. Well, just over one lap of this, isn't it? she was not impressed. Oh, we played that last night. It's good. It's good, Costas. We got where did we get up? We got up to one part where we're we have to like. So I've got to throw the screws, and I've got to throw them and then remove parts, so she can then get to another part before she falls. But whenever I keep doing it, she then gets to this other part where like I got the ledge sorted for her to jump onto. And when she went to jump up onto it, she missed it and keeps falling down. I'm like, no! Because you have to redo back the whole bit every time. But yeah, it's good. It's a good little game. It's very good for 2-player, isn't it? Really good game for 2-player. We're going to play some more of that, I think, over the weekend. Going to have another go at that on the weekend, definitely. I'm going to try and complete that with her. We're going to try and complete it. There you go. Yeah, you have to wait for the game to do it. You have to wait for the game. You know that Uncle Knobhead? Who was it who says Uncle Knobhead dancing at the wedding? Is it Peter Kay? Oh. Can I not? All right, that's it. What's the last song? Moon over the castle. Ah. Can we play this one? Because Moon Over the Castle is not you're allowed to have it because it doesn't show up as it doesn't show up as when we play this. It shouldn't show up. It doesn't do on the nations, does it? This should be alright, I think. I'm hoping. If it comes up, I'll just have to remove it. Oh, sugar. Yeah, it's probably the only one that PD got, like, kind of in the mood. You know, it actually kind of, like, goes with the game. Do you know what I mean? I agree with that. Do you know what, though? Do you remember, was it Gran Turismo 2 or Gran Turismo 1? One of them games had quite a good playlist. Had quite a good playlist of music in some of them. It's a slalom. Can't hear the engine, but you know. See you later, have fun, we'll pick you up later. Pardon you. Yeah, that's the one I remember. Wasn't it was it Play or Lose It? I can't remember. But they had loads of good songs on GT1 and 2. It was either GT1 or 2. I remember them. I used to have some of the songs on. I'd actually have them on when I was racing some of them because they were pretty good. Oh, right. There you go. Selling them, Adama. You're gonna sell them. If I haven't got it, I mean, yeah, you can only sell some of them. I might not have on there. I don't know. Maybe I haven't got some of them, but. Do you know what I wish we had the ability to do? You know, on the replays there, you can see they've put a filter on it. Like, you've got an actual filter on the replays that they show in these, like, cinematic things. If any of you play Drive Club, you'll know what I might be saying. But you had the option on Drive Club to play the game in whatever filter you wanted. So you could race and play on the game with a filter from the photo mode. You could actually play the game in them filters. I would love an option like that in Gran Turismo, so you could change the filter to like your preference of how you want the game to look. They can do it really easily as well. It's not hard to do. This is the full game, though. They're showing the full game here. All what's on offer in the full game. They're trying to sell the game, aren't they? Let's see what it shows you for multiplayer. Surprised they didn't show a track that you'll never use. "39 tracks, but no Montreal." 39 tracks, but you'll only ever race 5 of them. It didn't say 20-player experience, did it? It didn't say that then, did it? Please say it didn't. I hope it didn't. They omitted that phrase out of it, did they? It showed 20 players, did it? It's probably on single player, wasn't it? Alright. Finitoed. Perfect timing to jump into GT7 now and go into Daily C. Right, completed that. Turn that off. So we were on that last night. Don't know, like, is there any trophies? Because I don't know whether we earned the trophies on the wrong account, you know. I've got a feeling, although we might not have earned any. I don't know if you have to get quite far on or something. But let me just see what this, because we were on. Did it earn it onto this one? No, they must be quite hard trophies to get on there or something. But we got, where did we get up to? It was like the first 20 minutes were just watching a video on that. It Takes Two. You just literally sat watching like the story. You don't actually get into the gameplay until about 20 minutes in. Oh wait, there. Let me reset this wheel because I've gone from a different game. Oh, let me just restart that with resetting my wheel just so that the settings are back to normal. Yeah, me and the little one started it last night, Ralph. Good. She likes it. It's quite funny though because you have to work together. I really like the way you have to work together. You have to work together on it to complete it. It's quite good. It's clever how they've done it. It's really good. Definitely, if you've got like if you've got a child and you've got that game's free at the moment on PS Plus. If you've got like a child in your house, play it with them because it's really good. It's like teamwork. It's great. I really enjoyed it last night. Great way to break up. Right. Entry period starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'll tell you what, actually, let's not go yet. Let's just go and thingy the car. By the way, chat, feel free to smash that like, subscribe. It all helps me out. If you've never played Gran Turismo 7, what we've just done there, I think it's worth going on there and just giving yourself... The only disappointing thing I would say about it is no race cars. I really think that's a mistake. I think there should have been one race in GT3 or something, just so people could get a feel of GT3 cars and experience like what most of sport mode is made up of. I think that's a big mistake they've made with that. I feel like give someone a chance to race in a GT3 race or something. Just it should have been something there for people to do in GT3s. I feel, and it would have maybe pushed more people into the game. I think road cars are well and good, but a lot of people want to drive race cars, so I think there should have been some form of race cars available. All right, let's jump in. Oh, did I have any of them left in this bag? One second. Not sure if I ate them all. Did I save any? Why did I put an empty bag back in there? I finished them. I thought I had some chocolates left, but I've ate them all. Well, I'm a bit sad now. I wanted some chocolate. I'm disappointed. Right, let's jump into this now. I do think I'm going to have to go back to the old firmware, though. Even though, like, this feels alright in GT3. It's... The problem for me is them road cars felt terrible. Like, I couldn't really get the feel of them at all. So I do think we might have to reset it back. Am I on the wrong audio there? Might have to reset it back to the old one just because of the road cars. If this is a dry race, you'll get right. Are we going to hold you to that though, Costas? If this is a dry race, you're going to delete GT7. You alright, Malaruka? For 2 days. What are you going to play for 2 days then? So you're telling me you won't do a single race on the weekend, Costas? I'm going to tell people to be on Costas lookout in dailies. You're at Podium, how are you, mate? COD, yeah. I might be on COD on the weekend as well, but... PUBG, what is that like on PlayStation? Like, is it user... I remember trying it ages ago on a controller, and it's fucking stupidly hard on a controller. Like there was no aim assist at all, and it was just like really, really annoying. But I don't know if they've altered it on the PlayStation a bit now. I've got that game. I think I bought it even though it went free after it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got it on the PlayStation. Just never updated it and played it that much. I used to play it on PC. So I used to play on PC, but using a... I used to play PUBG with a mouse and a PlayStation Move controller. Because I can't do the... I can't coordinate keyboard controls for a game. My brain just will not coordinate it. Like I physically can't. Like the W, like forwards and left, right, back, right. Yeah, no. Brain says no and has a brain fart. So I had to use the PlayStation Move controller. So I was using the PlayStation Move controller on the PC with the mouse. It was quite good. It wasn't the easiest to play, but I used to make loads of mistakes trying to do it, but I could kind of get away with it. No worries, Podium. See you later, mate. Short but sweet. Bit like the demo. Bit like the demo. But do you know what, though? In terms of content for a demo, I mean, I don't see how anyone could complain about it. The only complaint I would have is that they should have put a racing car race in there. Even if it was GT4, GT3, you know, Super GTs, Super Formula, Group 1, they should have had something in there with like a high power, you know, a bit more power, a bit more grip, a bit more of a feeling for what people are missing out on. I think it would have, maybe would have pushed people more as well. But yeah, PD, strange. I don't know why they didn't do it. I can't think why they wouldn't have done that, but... Is that what the missus says to you, Ralph? See you later, Malaruka. Yeah, Ralph. Diablo. I've never played Diablo. Never played it. So, chat, did you say it's a Toyota Cup tomorrow at 3 PM? I don't know if I'm that I don't know if I'm that interested in the Toyota Cup, you know. I think I'd rather play Daily Race C than watch the Toyota Cup, but I don't know. I'll see tomorrow. I might, I'll definitely stream the Nations, because that should be a good one, but yeah, I suppose we've got Mahata in there, haven't we? We do have Mahata. How long is it? Does anyone know how long it's on for, though? Because I have to be finished, like, I have to be finished before 5 o'clock. Really, Rami? Oh, no. Visa issues. To Amsterdam? No way. Oh, well. That sucks. Really? Prez taking his place. I think everywhere sucks nowadays, Ralph, to be fair. I think the whole world sucks in general, to be honest. But oh, by the way, chat, I you know, because like I've not had good news about my knee. I don't know if if you were in yesterday's stream, I told you I've not had very good news about my knee. And I was looking at, like, the doctor told me that you know, if they take the bit of bone out that's broken in my knee, if they take that out and just leave it, he said it would be quite painful for a while, and it'll have, he said within 5 to 6 years I'll need a knee replacement. I decided to go in a bit of a rabbit hole of looking at knee replacement and how you recover from them. I will not... looking at that, if I had to have that, I would not be sim racing for months. Because if any of you... I don't know if any of you have ever seen the state of your leg after a knee replacement. I had to look at the pictures and your leg's like this. Like fucking... like massive. Like, you're like... twice the size of the other leg on these pictures, and apparently the rehab from a knee replacement is quite harsh. You have to be you have a lot of pain, and you have to work through the pain, and it takes a year before you're fully not aware of the knee replacement. So yeah, I'm a little, but I don't know what's going to happen with it. I'm going to speak to the... I'm going to get another appointment through the post. He's going to send me another appointment once he spoke to the soft tissue expert. I'm hoping they can screw the bit of the bone back in. He said there is a possibility they can screw the piece in, but he doesn't think it will take at my age. So I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, after going in that rabbit hole. I probably shouldn't have looked at it, but... Yeah, no, well, it says within 12 weeks, you should have movement in the knee with a knee replacement. It said you should have movement in it. You should be able to move it. It's just, it says a part of why a lot of people struggle with a knee replacement is because it's quite painful to go through the physio in terms of getting it back working. It's quite a hard thing. You've got to be like, you've got to push through a lot of pain barriers, which doesn't sound too pleasant, to be honest, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what... I don't know what the options would be. Maybe I'll have to just rest a leg on the bed and do some control. Turn into a Call of Duty streamer. But I don't know what's gonna happen, chat. I'll have to see, because in all honesty, if it was next year, I don't know like how things would go. So I really have no idea like what the options would be, because I couldn't physically afford to have 4 months of no work. I couldn't afford that. Like that would be a massive no-no, and I'm gonna have to speak to the doctor. Like, there's no physical way I could do even 2 months of no work. I couldn't not work for 2 months. There's no way I could do that. So I'd have to speak to the doctor and say to him, like, I physically couldn't do 2 to 3 months of no earnings. That isn't going to be an option. So I'll have to see. I'll have to speak to him what the best option is. There is other options, but it could be worse in the long run. But I don't know. It's going to be difficult. I'm just not, like, if it does come to that, I'm just not looking forward to the pain. By the looks of it, it's not a pleasant experience. It's not pleasant at all. Like, especially when you've got kids to take to school. The missus works. She's full-time as well. So we both work full-time, and we got kids that need to get taken to school. Kids that need picking up from school. The picking up wouldn't be so bad because our oldest could technically, she's allowed to pick her up, the youngest, but taking them to school in the morning, it's a bit different because the little ones' timings are different. They both start at different times. So that would be a massive, massive issue. Maybe we just get our legs rested up on some sort of like... Another problem would be is, like, I wouldn't be able to do, I couldn't, like, sit, by what it says on there, when I was reading the recovery, for the first 2 months, you wouldn't be able to sit for a long time in this position because of the chance of blood clots, because you need to keep your leg quite elevated during the first, like, month. It's got to be elevated a lot, and if you leave it in the position I'm in now, with the blood going down, it would cause massive swelling and possible blood clot and thrombosis issues. So, like, there's multiple problems with it, to be honest, with why it might not be a good idea. I'd probably, by looks at it, I'd have to have 2 months without streaming at all, unless I could just stream on a controller playing something with my legs up, elevated, laying down somewhere. Why is this light not working? I've just realised this light's gone off. There you go. It's gone back on now. Right, what's the weather? Let's have a little look at the weather. Hey, look at that, Costas. It knew. The game knew, chat. It heard Costas say, if this race is dry, I'm quitting. This is a full wet race. This is heavy wets. Definitely heavy wet tyre. Yeah, 2 months of streaming card here. Don't think that'd be great for the channel, to be honest with you. we'd have no job after 2 months. OnlyFans income? What, of a gammy leg? Do like a gammy leg stream? Oh, that knee just clicked. It's quite funny because the missus, I think the missus thought I was just exaggerating the pain that I was in with my knee when it first went. Now, like, there isn't really much pain in my knee. It's just, he said it will only get worse in the future, but I haven't really got pain now. It's just clicks and it feels really bizarre every now and then. It just feels so strange, the leg. But yeah, when it first happened, it was fucking painful, chat. And I don't think she really understood why. But it's because I had literally a broken piece of bone on my knee. Mario, thank you for the 40 months, legend. Smash that legend right there for Mario for 40 months of high tier, the legend. Hope you're well, Mario. I should have took my jacket off before we did this race. I'm going to get sweaty here, aren't I? Right, let's try and focus and get back used to this. Let's be careful behind him. Give me that slipstream. I've tried that before, the throttle to the wheel. It doesn't work. Shite. It's not usable. I've tried it. It's not usable, chat. I've already tried that messing around when I had my bad knee. It's the most unusable thing ever. Like, it doesn't work very well. You can't change gear for a start. You can't change gear because it's all in weird places. So it just becomes really gammy, basically. Yeah, it's not a thing that you can really do. Plus, it wouldn't fix the issue of my leg being not elevated. For the first month, you've got to keep your leg elevated quite a lot, and you've got to be doing exercises like throughout the day as well. There's, like it says, if you don't follow like the plan of like the physio plan, your knee might never be right again. You could have like real problems, so it might not take right. So yeah, it sounds like a rather stressful thing if you have to have the knee replacement. It sounds like a really stressful future, but we'll see. Like they might say they might be able to screw that bit of bone back. Like he said, like there is a possibility. He needs to speak to a soft tissue expert that they might be able to put like the metal screws in and screw the piece of bone back into place. But he's just not convinced that it would necessarily work. Let's get that position. What I find really bizarre about this wheel situation here, chat, is with this car, the force feedback feels very similar to how I had it on the old firmware. There is a couple of little differences with it, a little few here and there, but it feels 80% the same, I'd say. Some parts of it are a little less severe, some parts of it are a little bit better, but it feels 80% the same. But however, I go to a different car, like them road cars felt nothing, not even 1% similar. So how does the force feedback go that much different between two different cars just because of a change of firmware? That's what I don't understand. It's really bizarre. I feel like it's got to be something to do with PD, what they've done with the update, because they changed the force feedback ages ago. I wonder if it's obviously altered something, like more than it should have done. You're right, Rockstar. Yeah, did he have to go, Jerome, did he have to go through quite a lot of physio with it? Apparently, the more physio stuff you do, from what I've been reading, the more like you push yourself, the more like you work through the pain barrier, the more freedom you'll have, and the less, it says, the less you won't even be able to tell really that you've got a knee replacement in. It says like it also depends also as well, Jerome, whether it's a full. I don't know whether it'd be a full knee or a part knee replacement. I don't know. Like, if it's a part knee, it's less, obviously, less stuff. So I don't know. That'll all. I'll have to ask these questions if it's like a full knee or a part knee. But it might not even come to that. I'm hoping it won't come to that. What I'm hoping is that he speaks to the soft tissue expert, and the soft tissue expert says we can go ahead with the pins and like pin the bit of knee back, like the bit of bone. So it's 2 centimeters is the part on my knee, that the piece of bone. It's completely like look on the X-ray. It looked like a rectangle, like 2 centimeter piece of bone that's just like cracked off. So I'm hoping he'll say that they can try and risk that and do that, because that'll be a lot less. That'll be a much better circumstance. It'll just mean if I go through a metal detector, ping, bing. That's just me gammy knee, that. Yeah, they can take the bit of bone out, Martin, but he said to me that if we did that, he said within 6 years you'll definitely need to have a knee replacement. He said because of the way the cartilage is around it, he said you'd get quite severe arthritis in it. He said it'd be quite painful. So he said they can do that. Like, that might be one of the things they have to do is just take that bit of bone out, but then you're gonna have like you will develop arthritis in it, he said, because you'll be missing the bone. So yeah, that arthritis can be pretty horrible. So wait and see what they say anyway. Let's just back out here and just get back into the slipstream about now. Let's see if I can hang with him through here. Straight onto the wet tyres, but we need to stay out as long as we can. He's going to fight this, but the Porsche can brake quite late, so yeah, the Porsche's got a really good ability in these corners of braking very late and rotating, so you can normally get the move done there. Bionic key, yeah. I'm just hoping that it turns out to be good news and they can just pin it back in, that piece of bone. But I'm just not sure at the moment. Yeah, he said I would have rather it have been an ACL injury. From what he was saying, an ACL would have been a lot easier. He said like ACL and anything on the is it the meniscus? He said would have been a lot better for you. He said like the way it is, it's not like the thing. What was? It's quite funny. He sat there, right? I'm sat next to him, and he goes, right. He's like, okay. He takes some details off me. He starts talking to me about like my job, because he was like, you sit and race on a game, and that's your job. He was like, I don't understand it. He was like, I don't get it, because he wanted to know what I did for a living. I was obviously telling him, and he was like, I don't understand. I was like, So I had to explain it to him, and he just sounded like he just didn't really. I don't think it clicked in his head what we do for a job. He's like, I'll just put content creator down. But yeah, when he opened up the X-ray file, sorry, not the X-ray, the MRI. The first thing he said, which wasn't very confident in me, he went, "Oh, that's quite big." I was like, "Uh-oh." I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." I was like, "That's not a good sound." Then he was like, "Oh, God." He didn't sound very, like, positive. And then he straight away went, "Right, I'm going to have to go and send you for an X-ray now." And then literally just straight in, literally, he just sent me straight into an X-ray. Like, quite good in a way, because I went straight into, from sat in there, I went straight into an X-ray. Within 10 minutes I'd had the X-ray and was back in talking to the doctor again. Well, yeah, the surgeon or whatever he does. And he showed me on the computer. He like measured it, and it was like 2.2 centimeters or something like that. The piece of bone that's completely cracked on both sides of it. And he said for a knee, that's quite a big piece. He said that's quite a big chunk of bone. He said to be off your knee. He said like it's not a small amount. It's quite a big chunk. But he said that's why you'll be getting the weird sensations. He was actually quite surprised that I'm not in pain now and that it's not causing me pain. He was quite shocked. He was like, are you sure you're not getting any pain? I was like, I had to explain to him that I do get pain, but it like, it's really weird, chat. Like, it'll come for like, every month, I'll have a couple of days where it hurts, and then the pain will disappear again. And he was like, okay. He said, I think he was saying it's probably something to do with where it's slightly moving or something, but the weirdest sensation I have in my knee is it feels like my kneecap is coming out my skin. Like, it feels like your knee, it feels like there's a piece of bone pushing out my kneecap a lot of the time, and it feels really weird, and he's kind of said that's normal, so I don't know if I should do one more lap here. I'm gonna go for one more. Oh no, I've just made a mistake, haven't I? The reason I want to do one more is because I want to put 4 wets on though. Well, when I was playing football, right, I was playing football with the little one outside, and I turned funny on it. It wasn't even that bad. I literally just turned, and like something went weird on my knee, chat. I instantly was like, oh, well, that doesn't feel right. And for about, I don't know if you remember in my streams, I was like, for about a week, it was really bad. I could hardly put any pressure on it, and it was really sore. But it started to get a little bit better, but it was always weird after that. And it's been, for the last like 9 months, it's been on and off with the pain. I think we might have made a mistake here, chat, staying out. The only advantage we'll have is it won't kill the 4 wets. Wow, is this rain disappearing a bit here? Oh, this is weird. Chat, it's not hitting. Look. Patrick, thank you very much for the gift, did you, legend? Smash that legend right there. It's going to hit now, chat. It's going to hit heavy in a minute. We need to put the 4 wets on. I need to get to the pits quick. It's coming. Smash that legend right there for Patrick, chat. Absolute legend. Oh, there is no grip there. Alright, slow down, slow down, slow down. Right, I'm gonna go full wets now, chat. I think. Yeah, full wets. So the people that pitted have obviously on inters, but the inters are going to wet and then they're going to be slower in the full wet conditions, chat. So if it goes full wets, we should be able to catch back up, I think. I'm going to put fuel in so that I can push. I haven't driven in the wet with these wheel settings either, by the way. This is my first time driving in the wet with them, so this should be interesting. So at the moment it's inters conditions, but it is going to go to full wets, I think. So I'm guessing the car behind might be on the inters, maybe. Oh man, come on, be a bit less aggressive there, man. He backed out, fair play. I just need that heavy rain to hit. Put it to full wets and we'll start catching back up, chat. This is like, obviously at the moment it's inters, but if this heavy rain hits properly, then it's going to come back to us with the full wets on. Right, now it's wet conditions now, chat. This is going to start coming back for us a bit. Right, it's really wet here. Let's just get off the racing line. Get a rhythm going in. Let's get back used to the lines that we need to take in these wet conditions. Oh. That Lambo looks quick in the rain, doesn't it? I can't seem to find the pace in this full wet at the moment. No, that is a Lambo. Vlad seems to be struggling. I think 1 TC is going to be too sketchy. That was a bit sketchy there. Gliding too much. Let's go back to keep an eye on the lap times though, because we should be doing low 36s, 35s. I wonder if I'm just not as quick with these wheel settings compared to what we was on the old. This is our first drive with these wheel settings on in the wet. So I need to see what sort of pace we're doing. If we're 37s, then this isn't going to work. I don't think more TC does it. It's going to work, to be honest. I think it's less TC. I can't drive with 1 TC. I make too many mistakes with 1 TC on. Yeah, this must be the wheel settings, chat, because we were doing 35s in these conditions, and even nearly 34s in these conditions with the other wheel settings on. We're way off pace with these. Shouldn't be doing 37s. Doesn't feel very confident on the way it's turning in these. I think I'm gonna go back to the old settings, you know, because like even now I can feel this is not as quick as what it was on the old settings. This is slower. See what sort of lap this is. .36.1, still a second off really though. Not losing massively to the leader. But I think the leader's on intermediate, so I'm pretty sure that P1 is on inters. So we should be gaining a lot more. Jeez. Now we're just losing time. How's Costa's just gained like that? It's definitely something not working so well for me here. No, you have to be off the race. This is definitely wet enough to avoid the racing line. This is full wets, 100% full wet conditions. If I went on the racing line now, it'd be 3 seconds a lap slower at least. You can feel it as soon as you go on the racing line. The car slides, like there. You can see it, it just loses it. I don't know if I'll be better with 2cc on or not. No, if I put 0 TCR, we'll crash straight away. I don't like it with 0. I think what the issue for me is with this wheel being light when it goes, see how it goes like snaps? The wheel goes light in that circumstance, so I lose a lot of time whenever it does it. This is why I think I'm going to have to go back to the old firmware, the 455 or whatever it is. I'm going to have to downgrade back to that. Kind of wish I never updated it now. I should have just stayed on the one I was on. Can't turn the car in slow corners. See there, with that snap, that's where I'm losing a lot. Can't get past at the moment. Right, he got a bad exit, so right, we're up one position, but the pace is pretty poor at the moment. Weather doing as well. Oh dear. Gonna go into inters in a minute, chat. Gonna go into intermediates. Gosh. car. It's like there's a car with a penalty up there. Stay on the track. Obviously had a crash somewhere, hasn't he? We're catching this group up, but they're not happy with the pace. I got too much wheel spin. I'm just not getting the lines right. That's a penalty. That's a pen. Yeah. The only problem is we got a penalty. Just losing so much time here. Fuck off. That's... Shouldn't have took 2cc off. I should have left it on 2TC, I think. Right, let's go. It's drying out now though, so 2TC would probably just slow us down. There's a dry line. Nah, P1's just in P1. He started at the front, I think. Most of us started at the back, so we lost a bit to him anyway. But he is quick. P1's a quick driver. These tires. I want to break that lane. Alright. Fuel should be... Oh no, fuel's a bit dodgy. How is fuel dodgy when I refueled up? What? I refueled up quite a bit. I'm surprised that the fuel's that dodgy. I'm gonna have to save fuel. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a bit of short shifting. Oh, I've gone off the dry line. Looks like the lead is struggling with something. Don't know what though, because he's out on his own, so not sure why he's struggling a bit at the front. Maybe fuel. Maybe it is fuel for him as well. We should be alright just to rev it to the end of the rev bar, because I was over revving it, so now just short shift slightly, we should be okay. I've gone too late on the brake. That'll lose me a massive chunk. Yeah, it's going to lose the slipstream. There it goes. It was going to snap. Either cut it and get a penalty or crash. I have no control with when the rear goes at the moment with these. I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to downgrade these settings back to the 455 because yeah, this is not. I can't catch the car when the rear goes. Not ideal. That's going to drop us back out the slip, isn't it? I don't know why P1's pace has just dropped. The only thing I can think of is fuel for him as well. I know my fuel was way worse than I expected. Brake earlier. There again, when the rear goes, the wheel just has no feeling. Too many mistakes in this one, but still, a P5 from the back isn't the worst result. It's just not very happy with how the wheel feels in the wet. Oh. Yeah, it's not the worst position ever in the wet, but yeah, it just didn't feel right, the wheel. MOT you, mate? What are you on about still? Yeah, I mean, I'm just not happy with how the wheel feels. In them conditions again, it just doesn't feel right. I think I'm gonna go. I think what I'm gonna do is put it back to the old settings at some point. I think we're gonna have to. I don't know whether we'll be able to do it today or maybe tomorrow morning. Just try and get it all back to the old settings. Just downgrade the firmware. By the way, if you enjoyed that race chat, feel free to smash the like. We need 4 more likes for 200. Let's see if we can get them 200 likes in. It's just that heavy rain. I zero feel for it. Zero feel at all. Which is a bit concerning. Right, we'll go again. Obviously, I won't redo it now. I haven't got time to do it now, so we'll just carry on with these wheel settings until 3 o'clock. I don't know if I'll be streaming this evening. I don't know, chat. Not sure. I might even try and get the wheel settings sorted this evening and then stream tomorrow morning some dailies before we watch the Toyota Cup, maybe. If I watch the Toyota Cup, I'm still not sure whether I'm going to watch it or not. I know Mahata said he's not able to get a visa, is he? So, yeah, I don't know. I might just stream dailies tomorrow. Wasn't that the price that it was on in the Black Friday sale, Susie? Let's have a little look. Is that not the same price that it was on in the Black Friday sale, or is that without the booster kit now? Let's see what they've done. Have a little look. No, I altered it the day before, Robert. We altered it, and I managed to get my settings feeling good in the dry. So in the dry, in the GT3 cars, the wheel feels alright, but in road cars it feels terrible, and in the wet it doesn't feel too great. Let's have a little look what's on offer here. How do I find CSL? Let's see what. Oh, is that's the PC one, that offer there I've just seen. Bases. Yeah. Right. None of these. Oh, so the Club Sport Direct Drive Plus base only is on offer, yeah. That's got £150, well, €150 off. Instead of £1,000, it's £849. That's the high powered one. That's the lower one, that one, isn't there? Wonder why they didn't put that in the Black Friday sale. It's a shame they don't have an option like the PC version of the CSL. Is only 350 for the base, isn't it? But obviously on PS5 you need that extra thing to make it work. Right, I'm going for a wee chat. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go for a quick wee and then we'll try another one. Won't be a minute. Gonna grab something to eat as well. Oh, let me take this top off 1 minute. By the way, chat, look. So we did Elf on the Shelf for the little one. You know, on tubs of Pringles, you have the little face. I don't know why me and the missus found this so funny, but we just couldn't stop laughing. But we cut that out and put the Elf inside a box of Pringles, and she got the idea off it. Is it Pinterest or whatever like that? But made us laugh. Me and the missus were just giggling to ourselves when we were doing it. Right. Oh, heavy rain. That looks nearer. Is that heavy rain a bit nearer? What do we reckon? Is that heavy rain a little bit nearer? Wonder if this could be worth going back to Inters if it dries out. Might be a wet to Inter race, I don't know. Depends how quick that rain moves over. I think that, because it's coming from an angle, it'll still take to lap 5. I think it'll be like lap 5, but it's coming from an angle, so it'll be a bit longer to travel, won't it? There goes my slipstream. Uh-oh. What's happened to you? Oh no, why did you do that auto drive? The auto drive just lifted off the throttle. Stupid bloody game. Oh god. One minute. Oh, my wheel's screwed here, chat. It's gone weird. I knew as soon as we started the race. I don't know what's happened, but this is that heavy feeling, but worse than before. See if it can get rid of it. Okay, it seems to be. Let me just see. It's not right. It seems to be a bit better now that I've paused it and restarted it. I think what we'll do, chat, second stream. I won't do a second stream today. I'm going to sort this out. I'm going to go back to what we were on before. I can't be doing with this. Like, when that went heavy then, that felt worse than it did beforehand. What do you mean, Angels? You can't show the set. I have to change the firmware. It's a firmware on the wheel, mate. So on Fanatec, I've already updated. Well, I did update the settings, but I haven't updated it on the default settings. So the settings that I'm on now are not the settings that are in the description. But I'm going to leave them description settings because I'm going to go back to them. I'll be back on my old firmware. So I'm going to a different firmware. I'm on the latest firmware now, and it just doesn't feel too brilliant, to be honest. No, I'm on what 644. I think I'm on. I'm not using the beta. I'm on 644. Oh no, whatever. No, I don't know what I'm on. A fat 464 is it? I don't really know. Whatever the latest one that we've had. I'm not on a beta one, but I'm on the latest one you can download. But I was on 455 before, and 455 felt way better. Like, it's going heavy again now. It's starting to go weird. This is the thing is, when it's going heavier, it feels even heavier now because I've got my force feedback settings higher than what I used to. It feels worse when it does it. Settings between the old firmware and the new, totally different wheel feel. The wheel feels totally different. Like, I spent about an hour and a half setting my wheel to just feel decent in Group 3, but in road cars it feels terrible. So Group 3 cars now in the dry isn't too bad, but the problem I'm getting here is the wheel keeps going heavy and it's not as drivable as it was. I used to have this issue on the old one, but it feels heavier than normal. But yeah, it just when the wheel goes light, there's no control on the rear. Like, it feels like there's no force feedback. So when you go really light on the wheel, it just feels undrivable. It's like the car just is going to snap instantly. On the old settings, you got a bit of feedback in them moments, but on this, I'm not getting anything. That's why I think it was quite bad in road cars as well. Yeah, 464 is what I'm on now, Paul. But I'm going to go back to 455. But no, it doesn't work like that, Angel. It doesn't work like that, mate. It's force feedback that makes the wheel heavy. I'm not sure if you're trolling or not. I think you might be, but... Try and get in his slipstream here. Get this car before that rain hits. I think he's going to let us go. He's indicating, so I think he's letting us go. Definitely got a weird feeling in this race. It needs resetting, this wheel. It needs recalibrating because it feels so dodgy in this one. Feels like the issue we had at Suzuka as well. This is going to be an interesting strategy call, chat, because when it hits, it's going to hit hard. And it's there, look. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I don't know here, because that is earlier than normal, isn't it? That's hitting earlier, a little bit earlier than normal. Oh, it's getting close. Staying out. Oh, I feel like this is dodgy. We got to do one more, because if we pit, we'd kill the tyres anyway. But I think it's going to be pretty wet at the end if the blue rain hits. Letting us go, thank you. nearly yanked my arm off with how this wheel feels at the moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna get wet, I think, for the last sector, chat. This wheel needs to piss off with how it feels. It's so heavy at the moment. No rain yet. Right now, there's the rain. Brake early. It's going to get wet. Really wet quick. No, I can't reset in the pits because I've got refuel. If I reset in the pits, it'll probably put full fuel in. Wow, that's wet. Might be a pen, that. Yeah, it's a pen, but the car just understeered like crazy. What's he doing? Did he not pit? Did he not pit, chat? What? See that snap there? That wasn't happening on the old. It's really weird, that. Okay, through. Oh, he's got a penalty. Handy, because we've got a pen as well, so. Costas had a penalty as well. Right, you don't have time to reset the wheel on the main street now. Takes about 30 seconds to do, chat. 30 to a bit more, maybe. So you don't have time to do it on the straight anywhere on the track. You have to recalibrate it from the main menu after the race. It's the only place you can safely do it. Doesn't feel as bad now. In the rain, it doesn't feel as bad. The only issue I've got is because we're on that different software, it just feels a bit awkward to drive. Cost us had another penalty. I'm just wondering, is this track going to go back to like inters? Because by lap 12 we might be through the rain, chat. You might be a good idea to put inters on in this, you know, after being on full wets. Braked a bit too late. I'm wide. A little bit dodgy on the accelerator there. Oh, that rear snap from the TC kicked in. Lost me on the straight there. Ah, that's a shame. Gonna have dirty tyres here now. We lost a big chunk on that one, didn't we, with the dirty tyre? Went too deep. Brake a little bit earlier for that corner. What? That was a bit weird. Oh God. Get onto the wet line. Man. That was so shite through there. Lucas is a secret spy. Confirmed. Okay, well, it won't go back to Inters. Well, it will go to Inters, but don't know whether we'll pit for Inters or not, though, because I don't think there'll be enough laps left to go back to Inters. I've just lost all the rhythm at the moment in the web. Could be in the 35s like it was before. Turn. I hope that's not a penalty. Struggling, the car in front's struggling, isn't he? Hopefully we don't lose too much time behind him here. Slow through there. Alright, try and get a better run up this hill. We might be able to get him straight away. Oh no, lost it behind him. As soon as I was behind him, he just lost it. That's annoying. It's lost me a big chunk, that. Shut up, you, Sean. You got a donkey. If we get closer again, try and get moved on, but shocking that. Can't get close enough to him now. I think I've messed the tyres up a bit on that corner running wide. Oh, fuck it. Take a risk. Take a risk. Still going to be it's still full wets this lap, but I pleb that. I thought I might as well just go in the pits and give this a go. Can't really lose out anything, can we? It's only a daily race, so we might as well try something. Gonna be really slow in the corners with these inters, but this. I need this car out of the way though. Obviously losing time on this outlap, but that horrible snappiness of this with these wheel settings is so weird. It's going to be slower. It's slower at the moment, chap, but I should have probably pitted. I wanted to pit the next lap, but I plebed it, so I thought I might as well go for it. The full wets are now quicker. Right, it's gonna go, now it's inters, chap. Now it's going to a more inters favourable condition. It should start drying out. It's whether we can start fighting our way through. Can't afford that car to get past us when it's drying out. No! I should have went into 5th gear. This is ruining my strategy now, unfortunately. Like, did not expect him to brake there like that. Jeez. Yeah, this has ruined it massively, unfortunately. There was a chance it could have worked if we'd have got out ahead of that Porsche, I reckon, and just got the tyres where we wanted them. Now we're just losing time. No, it's not got any possibility now, unfortunately. I should have known to wait because I know that I've got I can't drive these inters when it's wet. I always struggle. Should have just stayed out. Oh, what a donkey. Now they're coming back to us. I needed this one lap earlier. I needed what's happening now to happen one lap earlier. No, why am I braking on the dry? I'm braking where you're braking the dry. What a dickhead. Did the, we can call this a McLaren strategy now, can't we? Can't really say Ferrari as much anymore. The annoying thing is that car's on shite tyres and we're going to get held up again behind him. The inters are the tyres now. Like, the inters are the tyre to be on, definitely. But I've made so many mistakes since I went on them, it wasn't worth doing. Can't brake on the wet line either, so I'm gonna have to stay over to the left. He's braked way too late. Not going to be able to catch him, he's too far ahead, isn't he? Brakes on the dry line. I have a feeling the car in front might actually be on inters as well. Yeah, he could be on older inters though, possibly. I don't know. You should be gaining 5-6 seconds a lap on inters versus full wets in these conditions. Like you should be gaining 6 seconds, Ralph. Unless it's just these wheel settings, I'm just not getting the grip that I normally would be. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to stream this evening. I think I'm going to sort this wheel out and I'm just going to go back to the old one that I was on, because I'm not happy with this latest one. Oh, it's just snapping there again. You right, Carp? Not happy at that. Not sure whether it's even worth carrying on with the way this. If we get another wet race, our pace is going to be nowhere. I need to figure out how to do that downgrading again. I did do it last time. I've just got to remember how to do it. I need to figure out how to downgrade the firmware back to the old one. Oh. One minute, chat. Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you can do it like that, can you, Luke? Do you not have to go? Do you not have to go down through each one? Like, do you not have to go like? Do you not have to go to 463, then 462, then 4 like that? Do you not have to do it in phases? I'm not sure if you have to do it in phases. I don't know if it allows you to go straight back to 455. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll have to have a look. I know that we're not on a beta now, so it might not need you to do that. I think it might only be if you're on a beta one, you have to go back to the last one and then do it live. I think if I try and go, the only thing is, I've got a feeling if I try and go straight back to 455, it crashes the wheel. I think it almost crashes it, and you have to like mess with it a bit. I'm not sure. Not sure how it works. Can't remember. But I don't really feel comfortable in the wet conditions with that wheel like that. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. What to do, chat? What to do? I mean, I could always try and do it, like end the stream now and then maybe do a short one later. Might be a good idea. I think what I'll do now, chat, is I've got a little 2 hours now to try and figure it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it now, and then if I can figure it out, and then I can stream again for like two, 3 races this evening. Maybe like just do like the 4 or 5 and. Yeah, maybe just do 2 races this evening once we've altered it and try and get our settings back dialed in. I think that well, I'll try, but if I don't go live, it's because I haven't sorted the wheel. I haven't figured out how to do it, but it shouldn't be that hard to do. So what I'll do is I'm going to downgrade it back down to 455 now, or try to, and if I get it sorted, I'll go back live for the 4 p.m. race. If I don't get it sorted, then I'll see you lot tomorrow morning, hopefully, for some races. We'll jump on the dailies tomorrow. But yeah, with the way it is there now, I don't really want to carry on racing because it just feels weird. I can't get the feeling of the wheel. So anyway, thank you all for coming into the first stream there. Thank you for the people that hit the like button. Appreciate the people that decided to do that. Thank you for the people that... did the super chats, and thank you for the gifted membership as well, Patrick, you legend. But yeah, I'll see you later on, chat. Maybe later on. I don't know yet. If I can't get the wheel sorted, then I'll try and get it sorted for the morning. But otherwise, we'll be back at about 4 p.m. just before 4 p.m. for some racing. Maybe not 100% sure about that though, chat. I'll see how it is. But thank you for coming in. I'll see you later. Have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Take care, everyone. Bye.